Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 19 of Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich. What are we doing? We're just sort of pushing our way into Africa. We've actually cleared up quite a lot of it now. There's only a little bit that is left by the Allied forces, so we would like to try and mop all of that up. We've got the US justifying war goals against us, but that actually just disappeared. What have we got here? The United States stands against fascism. Well, we knew that was coming anyway. As the land of the free, the United States considers itself the natural enemy of fascism in all forms across the world. With the aggression of the German regime, they are at present the greatest enemy of the world built on liberal principles the United States adhere to. With this in mind and the approval of the American Congress, Franklin Delano Roosevelt has issued a warning to the German Reich. Unless the German Reich capitulates and reverses political course, the United States will bring all of their industrial and military might against them. We will not allow the German Reich to divert the progress of history. Well, we're already at war with America anyway, so it doesn't really make a lot of difference. Just wondering, is it possible to try and convert them to fascist? I mean, it's not like we're spending our political power on anything else. It's very unlikely it's going to work, but it'd be really, really funny to see what happens. Also, Madagascar is France's capital, and it'd be quite funny if we could take that. So I'd be interested to see if that's a possibility later on. Of course, I do want to clear most of mainland Africa before we start getting too experimental with that. We do have all 24 divisions assigned to this front line. So let's go ahead and... you're not going to let me drag it, are you? There you go. So let's go and drag that all the way down. It does spread us out quite a bit, but if we're more spread out, we won't have quite as many supply issues, so that's one thing. We're still working on the paratroopers. The British still have massive numbers defending the English Channel, so it's going to be very, very difficult to try and land any paratroopers. It's not going to stop me. I shall certainly give it a go. We'll try and get some paratroopers in there at some point. How many paratroopers do we have at the moment? We only have the 5. We are working on some more. So as soon as we get them, we'll start a new army just for the paratroopers. Try and get 20 over there if we can. Italy taking a very long time defeating Greece. I mean, they are still making some progress. How are we doing against Iran? So I started this war against Iran. The reason that I did this is I wanted to have a border with British Raj so we can go and attack them. So we do want to sort of keep pushing in over here. I'm guessing our supplies is pretty terrible. But we will try and take all of this land if and when we can. And we'll keep pushing forwards. We've also got the Soviets helping because I called them in, so they're actually attacking from the northeast. There's a massive sandstorm going on there in Afghanistan. Probably nothing unusual. No real naval landings on any of the territory that we control. Not for a while anyway. So things aren't too bad there. So let's just turn our attention back to Africa. We are sort of spreading out across this line. What we could do is potentially move in here and cut these guys off. Now, we should be able to get there before they do. Surely, we're in tanks there on foot. If we can cut them off, then we can... In fact, we can just move one unit. That'll engage them. The other unit will keep moving. And then we'll sort of cut them off. Anti-tank stuff is all done. Oh, I forgot to upgrade the weapons as well. Okay, stuff. Let's go on getting a new tactic. And what else have we just done? We can't do any of these yet because they're all ahead of time. Can't do Marines yet or anything else like that. Let's go and get the engineering company. Let's go into production. And we want to change all of our infantry equipment to infantry equipment 3. And it's going to take some time to produce all of what we need. We're also a little bit short on artillery as well. I did say we want to start making some medium tank divisions, and we definitely do. Medium tanks, we have 3,000 of them in storage. So let's go recruit and deploy. We do have our medium tanks there, which is kind of how we wanted that, with a recon company and a maintenance company. We don't need to go too over the top with it. So let's go ahead and train up some medium tanks, and we'll say we want 4 lots of 5, 6, 4 lots of 6. That's an entire army. It's 24 divisions. We need to give them a location. So we will just basically dump them somewhere in Germany. And we will click this. We will click this again. We will click this. And you're going to go into... which is the training army. You're the training army, aren't you? So you'll go into that army there. So we'll have some medium tanks coming in as well. And we will then probably retire the light tanks at some point. Although they're really good because, you know, they're very relatively cheap and quick to build and they move really quickly. And having that speed is just, you know, really, really good for us. You're going to go and attack from this side because then you're not crossing a large river. You're going to attack from that side. And you guys just go in over there. You've been attacked from 3 sides now. If you can't get rid of those guys, you're doing something wrong. Somebody's not fulfilling their obligation to us. We'll get that sorted out there. Now, I wanted to try and cut those guys off, but it seems like they actually got there before me, which is a little bit annoying. You're moving out of there, though. Or one of your units is. That's not too great. We will get them. I'm determined. How are we doing on construction of our fighter planes? Light tanks, we still need 3,500. Fighters, we still need 823. We're only making 2.81 a day. Yeah, we're actually losing them quicker than we're gaining them. Well, let's get rid of close air support. Because we're not really using close air support. Let's get rid of close air support. I could have just changed the line, couldn't I? Why didn't I just change the line? That was stupid. We'll build aircraft. We want better fighters. We'll boost you up the list. Above tactical bombers. So there we go. So we're working on some more fighters. Hungary wants to send me 13 divisions. Don't really need them. Hopefully stuff is going to be getting fixed. We are working on some dockyards so we can get some ships out a little bit more quickly. So that's not too bad. And then I think we'll probably get some of those... yeah, we definitely want to get some of those military factories up to the top as well. We could do with some anti-air, really, but let's have a quick look in Iran. See, our border's kind of getting stretched at the moment because of the way that we're attacking here, but we are still winning the battle, so I'm not too bothered about that. We have actually lost a division. We must have got pocketed somewhere. Convoy interdiction has completed. So, unrestricted submarine warfare. We just need to boost up our subs as much as we can, especially as mostly what we have is our submarines, you know. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff from you. So yeah, we've got like a pocket of units down here that are isolated. We need to sort of get out of that pocket, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. So the Soviets aren't helping us quite as well as they could be. We'll sort of keep pushing in. You're attacking from that direction, are you? You guys are scratching your asses collectively. So if you wouldn't mind moving in there, if you guys could all attack into that tile, we might have a little bit more luck. So again, constantly having to babysit the AI and make sure that we can win battles that should be relatively easy. 18 tank divisions against what now? Why can't 18 tank divisions win this simple battle? We'll cut these guys off and then we'll head back to the west and take them out that way. That's kind of the plan. Not too sure whether the UK's making ground or not. I've got like one unit down here that's... I guess that's not a bad idea. We're just sort of moving in behind them and trying to cut them off. Because if we can get in over here, then we can actually almost completely cut them off there. Japan still have units over here. We have an ace pilot as well. Hopefully that ace pilot is going to be working in the English Channel. Yep, we've got our ace pilot there. Brilliant. We still don't have nearly as many fighters as we would like, so we'll keep working on that. It's going to be hard work getting those paratroopers over if we don't have the fighters. Do we have any more fighters anywhere? No, I only have 280 odd fighters, so we really did get behind on those. Italy still haven't managed to win their war against Greece yet, which is impressively slow. Right, we've ran into a unit there, which I wasn't expecting. Yeah, we're getting a little bit stuck in there if we can't... we're going to lose that battle. So let's move up here. And, well, we'll just go that way and go to there, and cut this guy off. That's the plan. You guys move in there. You guys move down here. You're all going to go in and we're going to cut these guys off. And how are things going over in Iran? Didn't lose any more units, which is good. So let's make sure you have a new offensive line. I want you to work across there. That didn't work, did it? Offensive line. Does not want to do that offensive line for some reason. Oh, it's because I've got the wrong army selected. There we go. Derp. Offensive line. There we go. So that's your new offensive line. Hopefully I haven't just... Oh, we apparently did lose a light tank somewhere. That's unfortunate. Non-aggression pact from legionnaires in Bulgaria. Sure. Yeah, we'll still cut you guys off. We've lost a tank now, which is unfortunate. So let's go ahead and take one of these panzers. Wrong thing. You're going to go and join Rommel's army. And we will tell you to... it'll take you forever to get there, but we will go and tell you to join the line, as it were. So if you wouldn't mind going in and doing something there. There's Maintenance Company 3 finished. Let's work on logistics companies. Now then, you have some more paratroopers to be trained. So let's take these 5, put them in a new army, and we'll call this the... I'll just call them the Paras. You guys are the Paras. Okay, we don't really have anyone that would sort of benefit you, but that's fine. You guys are all going to make your way over here. And then this army can go back to being the actual training army. And we'll get you doing some training. Again, we'll change the colour of this one to something else. You want to join Axis, that is fine. Don't have a problem with that. The more people we get on our side, the better. Oh, I see we've had a little thing going on up here that we hadn't noticed has gone on. Just nobody noticed, you know, the enemy just walking in there. What are we short on now? Oil again. There's a surprise. Be able to get some from the Soviets. We have finished something else. Let's get the field hospitals, although I don't really think we're using them. We're still short something. Short of rubber. Let's get some from Japan. Japan seem willing to help out with that. Yes, definitely need to clear that little mess up. Let's go ahead and get the Western Front guys that are all set down there in Dunkirk. You guys can go and help out with all of this. That was a little bit cheeky of them, wasn't it? Trying to sneak in over there. Not too sure we're happy about that. Are you the new unit that I added? You probably are, aren't you? Oh no, it would be that one that doesn't have any experience at all. So we need to keep working our way in here. You need to move in there. You are going to move in here now. Because we're going to trap these little buggers and attack them from behind. These guys are now trapped. That should be a relatively easy battle. You just need to go and help in there. Not seeing many Japanese troops over here anymore. United Kingdom still got some territory down there in Saudi Arabia. We're still doing relatively well against Iran, I think. You just guys start trying to push in where you can. Once again, insufficient resources. It is oil. Some more from the Soviets. Now then, we have 3 dockyards. So we want to start working on battleships. Still takes a long time to build them, but we really need them. Get that navy going. Come on, Africa. We need to get you sorted. We should be alright once we can get in here and get these guys surrounded. Let's get you guys all in here. These guys should just starve out. Are we attacking? Apparently we're not. You're attacking it. You can just attack straight in there. That should be fine. There we go. Now we've got these guys sort of stuck. So we'll just throw in. Engineering company's done. I guess we just get all of these done while we can, really. You should be able to safely move into there. Looking good. Let's move you down. Just start taking some of these little single provinces. Yeah, once you start to carve them up, it makes life a lot easier. And Rommel's got a lot of stuff. I'm not even sure he can gain any more abilities. He has so many. He's already got 6. I thought he was working on four other ones, so I don't know how many they can have as a maximum, but they're definitely doing well. Supplies still being a little bit of an issue. But once we can get across and actually do some damage to Great Britain, that'll make life a lot easier for us. At least I think it will. Does look like we are still making a push over here. Was unfortunate that you lost a troop. If we get the reserves, we'll go ahead and take an infantry division. And we can add that to you. And we can tell him to go and get on that line. It'll take him forever and a day to get there, but at least he will get there. And Italy, come on, man. It's Greece you're fighting. They've got no money. How are you taking so long to actually get rid of them? We've got 712 political power. I mean, do we want to change anything? We're doing good on manpower. Do anything to increase... Oh, which one of these isn't all that useful? Decisive battle. Capital ship. We're not using capital ships. Is that when I saw this guy here? Submarine... Oh, submarine detection, which we're not all that bothered about. Fair enough. I'll just keep trying to turn people fascist. Are we working on the United Kingdom? I had a feeling that at some point I was. Yeah, we are trying to boost popularity. We've actually got 43% towards fascism at the moment. What are we on, actually? I haven't checked ours for ages. Yeah, we're still mainly fascist. We don't want to change to anything else. What we could do... You're having some trouble there, Japan. What we could potentially do is anti-air, coastal forts, land forts. We're not building any of those. One of these daily communism support, daily fascism support. Ideology drift defense plus 15%. We'll just go for some more fascism support. And just hopefully try and stop it from going over in the other direction. It shouldn't do. We're actually winning some battles against Greece there, Italy. What's going on? It's like we are still trying to make a push down there. And all of this is to try and get to British Raj so we can help help Japan out a little bit. Look how many forces America's got in there as well. One we haven't looked at for ages on the science tree, and we'll have some stuff coming up in 60 days, but we haven't really been working our way down industry. It's 1943, we should be able to finish these off now. Same with engineering. I'm really behind on these. I've completely sort of ignored them. We can probably work on atomic research as well as rocketry. So I think that's a few what we'll start doing with our next lots of research. Italy wants to send us some divisions. We don't need them, but that is probably a good point to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Hearts of Iron 4. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.